Hey everybody, Shockinator 1000 reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of my brilliant diamond Hooplocke Nuzlocke. I'm still here in the Grand Underground because I haven't actually found a Togepi yet. But the reasoning of why I am doing an episode right here, right now, even though I still haven't found one yet, is because I've actually dug up something that's not very common to be found in the Grand Underground. I found one of the plates, the splash plate, a held item to boost the power of water type moves. So basically what I am doing here is I went back to Eterna City to do the Grand Underground digging malarkey so I can actually get the digger drill. Now that I have the digger drill, I am immediately going to go straight back into the Grand Underground. I'm just going to go to a random part of the wall. I'm going to make my secret base here. And I'm going to talk to this. Place a statue, doesn't really matter which one you use. Get a Clefairy, and here. Slightly raises the appearance rate of fairy type Pokemon. So if I happen to dig up another fairy type statue, it probably might boost it up even further or something. Let's see if I can actually get one here. I can't guarantee. But when I was trying my absolute hardest to find Togepi, it did give me another Waltz. I had to check to see if it was a male one. It wasn't. So I just ran away from it. And basically moved on. But it basically gave me a Waltz, Lickitung, and Swablu as the rare spawn in the Fountain Spring Cave, but not one time did it give me a freaking Togepi. See right there, I thought I saw a Swablu immediately. Gastrodon. Come on. Come on, there you go. Get out of my way so I can run past you. Nope, Swablu again? Come on! I know it slightly increases the likelihood of fairy types to show up, but you're not a fairy type! You're a normal flying type! Just give me a Togepi! Honestly, part of me just feels like giving up at this point because honestly, I really do want a Togepi. It's definitely going to be a Pokemon that's going to help me in this Nuzlocke. It really is. Psyduck, Bidoof, Gastrodon. No. All common encounters. I want a Togepi game. Give me a Togepi. Come on. God's sake. I know common Pokemon are common and all, but this is just taking the mick now. Because I tell you, when I was like hunting for Togepi, the number of times when I walked in a Fountain Spring Cave area and it had, I am not joking, every single encounter be a freaking Gastrodon. every single one. And I had that happen 5 times. It just makes me feel like that Gastrodon is the most common Pokemon to be found in the Fountain Spring Cave, and I don't get why. Because normally it would make sense for Shellos to be more common than Gastrodon. Just give me what I want. No, not you, Gastrodon. Not Psyduck and not Bidoof. I want a Togepi. Gastrodon, get out of the way. You know what? Forget it. Just simply forget it. I'll try hunting for it off camera. Right now, I gotta make my way... No. I gotta make my way back to Route 209. I don't want to have my entire day wasted because of a Pokemon refusing to show. And in case you're wondering, yeah, that base is always going to be there until I get another Digger Drill and move it somewhere else. But the problem is, that's the only place where you can actually find a Fountain Spring Cave. Unless, of course, I want to go back to the Dazzling Cave and see if I can find a Togepi that way, which I can tell for a fact is not going to happen. Because Fountain Spring Cave only has 4 rare spawns. But Dazzling Cave... Dazzling Cave has, by default, 7 rare encounters. And those rare encounters, we basically already saw 5 of them. And I did mention a 6th. There's 5% chance Togepi, which is even less than Fountain Spring Cave. There's Houndoom, Smoochum, Elekid, Ralts, and Duskull. But the one Pokemon that we had not been able to find is Absol. And I will tell you this right now. If you were playing in Pokemon Shining Pearl, the Dazzling Cave would actually have only 6 rare spawns because Elekid is a Pokemon that's only found in Brilliant Diamond. It's not found in Shining Pearl. That is because if you went to a different cavern, like the Volcanic Cave, which is the official name of it, there might be a rare chance you can find yourself a Magby. And Magby can only be found on Shining Pearl. Get there eventually. Come on, get out the cave. Thank you. No wild Pokemon, please. Damn it! God, I can feel like getting neck cramp because of all this. Not so much stress. It's more so anguish and annoyance in having something not go your way. Right, there we go. Back to where we were. Whoop. Right, here's where we were. Okay. I do need to, like, heal up Jane. But we're not... Well, there is going to be a double battle that's going to be coming up shortly. But thankfully, this breeder isn't a double battle. What is with that eye animation? Not the fact that she had one eye open and one eye shut. It's more so the fact that her eye looked like it was glimmering. Like you saw normal eye pupils, and then all of a sudden you just saw a plus-shaped star. Yeah, that ability causes attraction if made physical contact of. But if the Pokemon gets knocked out, the Pokemon that was affected by the cute charm is no longer affected by it. Yeah, if it was an ability like Static, Flame Body, or Poison Point, then yes, I would have been bitter about it. Oh, yes! The happiness with Golbat was actually higher than I thought. It's evolving into Crobat. And Crobat wants to learn Cross Poison. Give me that. I'm going to keep Poison Fang because having a move that can badly poison sounds really good. But Cross Poison, 70 power, 100 accurate, physical poison type move that not only has a high critical hit ratio, but also has a chance to poison. That is a good move. Right. That cowgirl over there. She's actually a trainer that we can fight, and she's guarding the pathway of that. Oh God. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Technically speaking, they actually made that easier because you just have to be on 4th gear to immediately go straight up. But in the original DS game, you needed to actually go down the stairs, turn right, immediately turn up, and then go up this slope in a fast forward momentum. Otherwise, you just keep doing this all the time. Alright, Staravia. Guaranteed to have Intimidate for the ability. You know what? Let's actually use Crobat in battle. Show how capable it can be. We already know how capable Alakazam can be. Wow, good training partner, a Bidoof. I was highly expecting a better Pokemon than that, to be honest. Oh, joy! Another Bidoof! God's sake. See what I mean about these trainers using the same Pokemon every single time? It just doesn't really make the game fun at all. Just look at that! 3 Bidoof! Please don't tell me that you're a trainer that uses an entire team of Bidoof, just like the one singular fisherman in every Pokemon game, apart from the Unova games, that has an entire team of Magikarp, who only give you at least 50 or less experience max. Well, I think it's actually no, around 70 max. Actually, you are indeed. You are an entire team of Bidoofs. You absolute doofus. I can say one thing. You're a cowgirl. Cowgirls are known to have Pokemon found in a ranch. Beavers are not found in ranches. Horses are. So you should have actually had a Ponyta on your team. But you didn't. Anyway, going over here. TM47 Steel Wing. This move actually is a pretty good move, but the only problem is... actually, just a heads up. Using vitamin drinks, they actually do help raise the happiness of your Pokemon as well. I'm not going to use a calcium on Chad, but I would have actually used it on Casper, to be honest. Possibly even Rosebud. Yeah, I'm actually going to use it on Rosebud. So, here we go. Casper can actually learn Steel Wing. It has a chance to raise the user's physical defense by 1 stage. It's 90% accurate. But I will hold off for now. Right, Tiga, this is just for a sec. Calcium. Use on Rosebud. How much experience is Rosebud away from leveling up? 1,100 is sacked. Right, okay. Wait. Got a double battle here. We'll switch Petunia in. Oh boy! Oh. Whenever you see that animation of a Pokemon jumping up and down like that, that usually means that the Pokemon is actually happy to be with you. Like, you've raised enough happiness between yourself and the Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, right. When we had Scoopy use knockoff on Crobat when it was a Golbat, I was holding the Poison Barb, but it didn't say the item was knocked off. How come it only says it in a trainer battle? That's what I don't get. Does knockoff only knock off the held item of opposing Pokemon if it is in a trainer battle? Because if so, then that doesn't really make any sense. You find love in all the wrong places. Kind of a disheartening fate, to be fair. Mainly because, obviously, I'm basically single still. But, whatever. It's not really about me at the end of the day. Right, let's go to the PC. And when I say PC, I don't mean the computer, I mean the Pokemon Center. I shouldn't really laugh at that, it's not really funny. Right. Ooh, excuse me. Over here, this guy saw the notice outside us hiring. Okay, you want me to bring you a Beautyfly? Okay. I could technically try and find a Silcoon in the Grand Underground and just level it up once. But, no. I believe, like, he gives you something for your trouble. It's just random what you get. Like, I think you would actually get given a repeat ball or something like that. I don't know. But here, Salacion Ruins. There is always going to be one Pokemon to be found in Salacion Ruins, and I am not even going to bother using it. These are unknown. And if you can understand how their letters are formatted, you can basically read these hieroglyphs to basically tell you the path you need to take. Right here, it says top right, lower left, top right, top left, lower left. But I go in these areas anyway because occasionally you can actually find hidden items. And speaking of the Pokemon Unknown, don't even bother with it. It only knows Hidden Power as his attacking move. His highest base stat is around speed in the 70s. And yeah, not even worth your time. That guy you saw me talk to actually give you seals in relation to the unknown letters. If you show him an unknown under a particular letter, he will give you a sticker that's relevant to what letter the unknown is replicating. So you can basically write any word as long as you have space to do it. Oh, this is the correct way. I don't want to go the correct way. No hidden item. Moving on. This guy is a trainer. So I'm going to have him fight me. But yeah, the one thing that I find absolutely crazy about Unknown is the fact that it says the more Unknown are there, the more powerful they are, which don't believe that. That is 100% a total lie. I don't understand why they give the impression that Unknown is a very ridiculously powerful Pokemon if it is in a group. Because they're not. Jeez, look. Flip-flop. Your base physics, your attack is 9 and your special attack is 10. My God. In fact, while I was actually doing the hunting for Togepi in the Grand Underground in the last episode, which, sorry if that episode did not look fun and entertaining for you to watch, by the way, I was basically cutting it close. Because in that episode, I completely did not realize the 2 episodes I did, episodes 17 and 18, I forgot to delete them from my iPad after importing them onto my laptop. So I kind of stopped the video at the right time, because otherwise the recording would have cut midway through. And I was paying attention to the timer. It was still going. So it hasn't actually cut anything, thankfully. But anyway, I'm saying it's going to be it for this episode. Next time, minus being jumped on by an unknown eye, we're going to be exploring Slaceon Ruins, because if you follow the pathway that hieroglyph told you about, there's actually something for you when you get down there. And we're going to see what it is. See you guys then.